Have you ever wondered how we have mass? I guess this cake will increase my mass unless I go exercise, but what about the particles that make up my mass and all mass in the universe? Zooming into the quantum scale, everything is made up of fundamental particles. For example, protons and neutrons are made up of three particles called quarks, while light is made up of photons. These particles are the building blocks of all matter and can be represented by the Standard Model, a periodic table for physicists. Each of these particles has a respective field in space-time. For example, there is a quark field, an electron field, and so on. The weird thing is, a particle in this field theory is actually an excitation of its field. Let's imagine that the field of a particle is a crowd of spectators at a sports arena. A crowd of sports watchers is never static, just like the real field. Let's say that some fans get really excited, pun intended, and they start a Mexican wave that spreads across the stadium. This wave is what we perceive to be a particle. However, all particles in this model does not have mass, and therefore travels at the speed of light, which isn't what we observed. In 1964, physicist Peter Higgs proposed a theoretical field to solve this problem. Going back to the sports arena, but this time, let's say I start walking down the aisle. No one pays attention to me and I can just walk through, right? But if a famous athlete starts walking down the aisle, they are surrounded by fans and will struggle to get through. The density of the crowd around them will make the athlete resistant to motion, and this is analogous to inertial mass. The athlete interacts with the crowd more than I do, and therefore moves slower. This is exactly how the Higgs field interacts with each particle differently, resulting in their respective masses. If you think all this is too good to be true, the Higgs particle was actually discovered at CERN in 2012, which allowed us to take a main breakthrough step in finally piecing together the deepest secrets of the universe.